There we go. We're in. My headset has gone robot-y. That's good. How am I sounding?
To me, you sound fine.
Okay, in that case, it's just my end that's roboted. Okay, I'll just have to deal with that for this game. Well, okay then. Right, now let's just get Revlo up and working. There we go. And no trick ponies. Throw Inc. are activated on Revlo. Brexis holdout, known as Brexit, and Throw Inc. taking the first pick. So,
have you seen any of these teams play Braxis before?
I've hardly seen any team play Braxis, if I'm honest.
Oh, me neither.
No one likes it. Okay, so Throw Inc., with no huge surprises, are going to ban out Tassadar. Good heroes for this map, of course, are those with exceptional wave clearance and solo lane capacity. So, and also everyone wants Tascon in against Division 1 teams, just due to his ability to enable hyper carries. Now, ooh. Grey they were hovering a grey main ban. That was going to be interesting.
I do think that Throwing has been playing a lot of Gul'dan, so I might think this is he's strong on this map, but it might also be a target ban.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was considering. Though they are just going to ban down Gul'dan, and that is a lot of sense for Braxis holdout. I say the grey main ban would have really surprised me, actually.
No idea, but I think they've also been playing Zoturial, and they might be afraid of that combination. But instead they go for the Varian.
First pick Varian, and so it begins. Which does still leave both Rag... That leaves Rag open.
Yeah.
That leaves Sylvanas open.
The problem is with picking a solo lane so early in the draft is that it's kind of this rock, paper, scissors place in the meta right now.
Yeah.
Where like Sonya can beat the Haka and the Haka can beat Alarak, for instance.
Okay, so we're going to have a Li Ming and Malfurion. Prioritizing Malfurion support is entirely legit given the fact it's Braxis holdout. Li Ming, I suppose she can absolutely bombard a point, and it's quite good for just picking people down. Braxis tends to be a just continuous scuffle, just in general.
Also, together with Varian, she's mean. Possibility for blow up and reset.
Yeah, that's right. I suppose that can be used as a denial. Very well. And while this is quickly happening, I'm now going to drop.
So they probably want some kind of blow up together with this Varian.
Yeah. Oh, it's little Ragnaros! It's little Rag! Yes! I mean, he looks exactly the same, except he looks like little Rag. But we have Rag and Rhaegar on the side of Throw Inc.
So, this means Throwing can either try to deny a tank.
There's the grey main ban.
Solo lane.
Which... Okay. Yeah, that's clearly a target ban if they were considering it first. I suppose they just didn't want Gul'dan to get picked up. That's a lot of melee, so you're looking at... Rag will be their solo lane. That eliminates Dahakaridge. That allows the solo lane capacity down to Rexar, Thrall.
Well, they could. Sonya?
Sonya. That's a very good point. We do have a Sonya available. Sonya is actually still available. That would be the... I don't get... Personally, I don't tend to get a lot of traction from Sonya into Varian. Because his stun is on just all of the time and she just can't spin.
Yeah.
If she can't spin, she's not that great. But they are going to go with a Sonya, go with a Tychus, meaning main tank required for both teams, and ideally a ranged damage dealer for Throw Inc. I would imagine a Valor with Rhaegar. assuming a bloodlust. I think if we see something like a Valor, then we're going to get a
Maybe a Zarya.
yeah.
Zarya. Extremely strong in the 4-mana and really good against Li Ming.
I think that wouldn't give them that much rain. No, I suppose actually no. You could have a Zarya with Varian. That would actually work relatively well. It would mean you're lacking quite a lot of CC until early. ETC's still open. I would expect to be seeing that on the side of No Trick Ponies. There's the Valor. There's a Zarya. I suspect we're going to get a Bloodlust combo. I see no reason why not, given that combination. As we were just saying, Valor would be quite good. So I think, honestly, draft-wise, I think I've got to give my points to Throw Inc. There's the Muradin. Okay. I would have preferred to have seen the NTP, which means I actually do need to give my points to Throw Inc. for this. They are currently my favourites, just based purely on lobby.
I do think the drafts here are very strong for both teams. I do think the Sonya will win the top lane versus the Ragnaros.
It normally tends to be a bit more of a skill matchup between the two, if I'm entirely honest about it. If Rag can just pull her out of position long enough that she can't spin on minions, then Sonya just can't heal through it. Whereas, yeah, that's basically it. He just needs to pull Sonya out of the equation.
Yeah, that's definitely how you should play against Sonya in the solo lane of Braxis, to get her away from the waves, down to the beacon, and fight her over there. The sustain just drops. But then will Sonya fall for it? Oh.
Depends. Again, while they have Turbo is a sub for No Trick Ponies, so it may not be used to their normal shenanigans. But everyone, guys, we are here for what is technically game 2 of No Trick Ponies in the blue corner and Throw Inc. in the red. Right now, we have Silver Fox playing Tychus on the side of No Trick Ponies. We have Millie playing Li Ming. We have Turbo is playing Malfurion. Jake is playing Muradin, and Patsku is playing Sonya.
And on the right side, we have Alanami on the Varian, Draconi on the Rhaegar, Svetal on the Ragnaros, Ryanar on Zarya, and Leiko side. Allah.
Okay, talent-wise, we have a Force Armor. We'll get to that in a second. We have Press the Advantage. NTP looks like they're deciding which lane to sit in and waiting for Throw Inc. to make their first choice. We have a Press the Advantage. Zarya just getting energy for free from towers already. Alamone already slightly overextended himself just to get that... Basically just to get that energy for Zarya, and might now regret those decisions. Rest of the talents, we do have a Moonburn. We have a Third Wind for Muradin. Overpower for Varian, Colossal Totem for Rhaegar, Sulphurous Smash, Demolitions Expert, and Hot Pursuit. So, no huge surprises for any team. I think the only choice that surprises me a little bit is Force Armor.
Well, I suppose it's going to be long, drawn-out fights, and those grenades from the Zarya can do a lot of damage. If you keep getting those Force Armor stacks, it should keep you healthy and not take that much.
Oh, Draconi is getting a little bit ambitious there, and just slowly taking poke damage down from Li Ming. But because it's, I suppose she does have I suppose they does have Malfurion. If they didn't have Malfurion, as much as it's everyone's most hated talent in the game, not Ancestral, what's the name of it? The mana regeneration one. I would normally go that, but because they got Malfurion, they probably don't need to worry about it as much. Again, just because of what we were saying before about the long, drawn-out fights. While the scuffle goes on down bottom, well, how is Rag doing? Sonya does appear to be winning this contest. In the end.
The fight for the beacon hasn't started yet, so they've only been fighting in the lane. we'll see if it changes now when Ragnaros can take the fight away from the minions.
Oh, while I was adjusting co-caster volume, Varian goes down, which early game makes no surprise, but NTP have got both beacons about to hit their level 4s. Rag just cannot get in on Sonya at all. Like, at all. So this looks like first wave of Zerg going straight for No Trick Ponies. Zarya has been caught by Muradin and will fall to this combined strength. Oh, Throw Inc. go upstairs. Let's prevent that capture. So 74% Zerg for Throw for No Trick Ponies.
But I do think Throwing has to switch this up a little bit. Unless they can get
always what they have to do. Rag has already seems to be losing it down there for Sonya. Throw Inc. now also down bottom. I think they probably should have stayed upstairs for a little bit just because they are missing Zarya. While Zarya is dead, there's not a lot they can really do to force here. And first Zerg wave going to No Trick Ponies, which I can't see on the map, which is useful. On the mini-map, I cannot see the Zerg icons. So, Rag has Molten Core good to go and will now pop it. Valor comes to join up there, while Varian, Zarya, and Rhaegar, who has no mana, will try and prevent some of the No Trick Pony siege down the bottom. Excellent stuns coming in. Nearly getting the full lockdown. Muradin getting down a little bit low, but it's Muradin. He will just peel out and let Third Wind do its job. Up top, Molten Core also did its job, just getting all of those Zergs right the way down.
So they're not that much structurally behind, but
no,
it's a full level. And on a 2-lane map, getting that XP,
yeah, structure XP. With those 4 towers down, looks like Sheppel is slowly going down to Sonya, who, actually I'm surprised she didn't take Warpaint, but will take Focus Attack and Ferocious Healing, meaning, yeah, you're not killing Sonya anytime soon. Now, other level 4s and level 7s specifically for, oh yeah, and both wells down for Throw Inc. That will be an issue. They're just getting poked down, but of course the only person they can attack is Muradin, but Muradin just doesn't care about yo poke damage. As for other talents, we have a Skullcracker and Thunderburn for Muradin, so relatively normal. We're gonna get a Triumvirate and Seeker from Millie for Li Ming, which is, yeah, she's definitely going for the DPS, but she sees no reason to worry too much about survivability with dominance. Tychus has gone for Bigger They Are, and otherwise will be normal Tychus build with Grenade. We have a Cleanse. We have Ferocious Healing for Sonya. It is Live by the Sword for Varian against Tychus. That is generally pretty good.
Well, Starler Throwing going up to the top lane, but they weren't quite confident in the burst damage over.
No, but so much just that much lockdown out of Muradin, and Varian, of course, has no escape mechanics. That cleanse was actually good. Just that cleanse actually saves Zarya really well, but there's just too much damage going in on Muradin, and Muradin just doesn't care. He will just hang back, and Third Wind kicks in, and lo and behold, he's back at half health again.
It's amazing with Third Wind on this map, because it's always this tug of war, so you will retreat eventually, and you'll get full health.
Yeah. So I particularly enjoy sustain builds, and Throw Inc. are going to lose their bottom fort while they push up top against Sonya, who will just peel back behind her gate now. Rhaegar is falling. Oh, no, Throw Inc. This is not good. This is not good. The entirety of NTP are falling up to take down Throw Inc., who are missing Rhaegar. Level 10s about to get picked up for NTP. Down goes Zarya, level 10s, Ming resets kicking in. Schleppel, excellent body blocking by the entire team to bring down Schleppel. And we have got a Wave of Force, we have a Commodore Odin, we have Wrath, Dream, and Avatar for NTP. But if Rhaegar wasn't in this fight, why has he not gone and just picked up that bottom shrine?
Yeah, could be that they're getting stressed now. The map isn't going as
yeah, bit tilted from the delay. Vala's okay, so she's gone for punishment and death dealer. All right. NTP are going to take these bruises here now. If the entirety of no, there's no way the entirety of throwing can land on them. Just lacking level 10s. Level 11 to level 9. Beacon's getting picked up. Still no Zerg at all for throwing. Bruisers will now push with the Zerg wave. It's the Li Ming orbs. She's got so much siege damage out of Seeker, and because she's got triumvirates, all of her orbs are pretty much landing at full range, because Muradin and Sonya are just guarding her so well. Varian peeling out a gate. Molten Core has been popped, I think, a little bit early, just because the Zerg are not there yet. Up comes Odin.
Oh, they need Ancestral, they need something.
They need Bloodlust or Ancestral. Down goes Varian. Excellent engages by Jake. Down will also go Rhaegar. I have a horrible feeling this might be game for Fro Inc. Despite NTP being with a sub and being, well, they're just reigning champions doing what they do best and just taking people down. 9-minute game. Although Ultimates have now come back up for Fro Inc. As Ragnaros' Sulphurous Smash does land. Taunt is there now. We do actually now have some CC. If Fro Inc. can survive and keep their core somehow alive from 48%, I think they might now be able to come back in this. We might now be looking at an entirely different game now Varian has Taunt. We do have the Bloodlust, which did, of course, go off. We have Sulphurous Smash, we have Expulsion Zone, and Reign of Vengeance.
Really
Breathe,
nice
yeah.
use of their ultimates as fast as they came down.
Yeah, I was gonna say they got level 10s. All of the R buttons were pressed, which is what they needed to do. Well, they had to. It was on core. It was on core. NTP already lost some of theirs. And by lost, I mean had used.
Tip of the day: if the enemy is on the core, don't save your ultimate.
Yeah, don't save your. Just pop it. If in doubt, if you've got it, just use it. But NTP say the Fro Inc. do have to be careful. They're now going to have to completely be careful of that bottom lane. Sonya is going ham. Expulsion Zone will keep Tychus from going in. Taunt is sticking on Sonya with Sulphurous Smash coming down, but they're just going to be able to peel out and away. Sonya coming straight back in. Varian 60 health, 70 health will go down to Tychus. Vala has already had to half. NTP will now start pushing this. As much as Fro Inc. are now... Snow is correct. As much as Fro Inc. is now significantly more scary, now they have their level 10s, it's a little bit... It's too little, too late. Really.
Yeah. They need to grab a Sonya out of position when she's a little bit too far, blow her up in a second. If they can't succeed blowing her up in a second, she'll just regain all that health again.
Yeah, she'll just spin and re-heal. But if Fro Inc. weren't lacking their bottom fort, or they weren't 2 levels behind, now they have and they were a lot more even, then to be honest, I think we'd be seeing a much closer game. But they fell too far behind too early with Varian. That was part of the problem. Level 13s for No Trick Ponies are Spray and Pray, extra overkill range. We have Illusionist, Mystical Spear, Ice Block, and Burning Rage on Muradin, which I suppose he's not dying. They didn't get the point and are split up with Bloodlust going down. Varian is in there, but it'll be a dead Rhaegar. It will be a dead Rhaegar going down to absolute precision. Tychus grenade. They just got split up, and Sonya memed through. Li Ming resets. Molten Core is going to go down, but that is going to buy him approximately no time. Down sits Rag, and this will be the game to No Trick Ponies.
Yeah, they kept following throwing around when waiting for them to get out of position.
Yeah, but
Taking the fight far away from the forts and keeps and just
well done, No Trick Ponies. 12-minute game. Game 2 to No Trick Ponies.